The centroidal coordinates are required to be located for a plate whose size is 200 mm by 150 mm, and there is a circular hole of 100 mm diameter that has been drilled, and a portion of triangle is been cut from the rectangular plate. So here we have got three areas, one, and the second one would be the circle, and the third one is the triangle. So now let me just copy this image. So first is that area 1 will be 200 into 150. So this will be 15 twos is 30, double 0 and 0. That is 250. 200 into 150 is 30,000 mm square, and area A2 will be pi by 4 times of d square, that is pi by 4 times of 100 square it is. So this is pi by 4 into 10,000. So this will be equal to 2500 times of pi mm square. This is A2. Next is A3. A3 is a triangle, that is half base. Base of the triangle is, the total width is 200. So this will be 100 mm, and the height would be 75. So this will be half into 100 into 75. So this is 2 ones and this is 2 50s. So 75 into 5 is 375. 0 mm square it would be. So now we have to subtract area 2 and 3 out of the area number 1, and I need to also locate these centroidal coordinates. So let's say this is the origin, and the x and y coordinates, that is x1 will be 200 by 2, which is equal to 100 mm, and y coordinate will be 150 by 2, that is 75 mm. Now x2 will be equal to, that is 100 centimeter hole is being drilled out of this. So this is right in the middle of 100 mm. So x coordinate for the circle center will be 50, and y coordinate, if you extend this, it is going to coincide with the 75 mm dimension line. So the y coordinate will be 75. So x2 is 50 mm and y2 is 75 mm. x3 needs to be computed. So x3 will be, the triangle 3 is at a distance of 100 units from the exact y-axis. So it has to be 100. And this is the apex of the right angle triangle. So whenever we are going from the apex, then it will be 2/3 of the base. That is 2/3 of the 100. So this will be 100 plus 2/3 of 100. So this will be equal to 100 plus 200 by 3. So 200 by 3 is 66.67. So 100 plus 66.7 is 166.67 mm it is. Now same way y3 I need to locate. So the triangle apex, it is at a distance of 75 from the x-axis. So 75 needs to be added, and the centroid will be somewhere here. So from the apex if we are going, then it would be 2/3 of 75. And if we are trying to measure the same coordinate from the top, then it will be 1/3 of the 75. So here the origin, if it is, you should try to keep the figure mostly in the first or second quadrant. so that you don't miss the, there is a chances that anyone could miss the x or y negative or positive sign because of the change in quadrant. So always ensure that the figure is kept in first quadrant for maximum number of times. So this will be 2/3 of 75, and this is 75, that is 3, 75 by 3 is 25 into 2 is 50. So 75 plus 50 is 125 mm. This will be y3. Now x coordinate and y coordinate is required to be determined. So x bar will be equal to a1 x1 minus a2 x2 minus a3 x3 divided by a1 minus a2 minus a3. So a1 is equal to 30,000 and x1 is 100 minus a2 is 2500 pi and x2 is 50 minus area 3 is 3750 and x3 is 166.67 divided by 30,000 minus 2500 pi minus 3750. So this upon calculation, we get the value of x coordinate as 90.47 mm. Same way y coordinate also required to be located. So a1 y1 minus a2 y2 minus a3 y3 whole divided by a1 minus a2 minus a3. So a1 is 30,000 and y coordinate is 75 minus 2500 pi into y2 is 75 minus a3 is 3750 and y3 is 125. So whole divided by 30,000 minus 2500 pi minus 3750. So this upon calculation, the y coordinate will be equal to 67.85 mm.